Good morning, beautiful people. It is another blessed Sunday, and I just wanted to reach out to everyone and say hello. Hopefully you are having a fantastic week, and hopefully you have a fantastic and a blessed Sunday today. Excuse me. I'm going to be over at the Rock of Roseville for service today, and I'm going to be seeing if I can greet today, although I'm not on schedule. Something that I really like to do, and I'm hoping to be able to do it every week. But I did want to let everybody know that, you know, maybe kind of on the fence about going to church, or if you already go to a church and you're just a little complacent or bored, if you're not feeling the message, then come on and check out the Rock of Roseville. We're located at 725 Vernon Street in Roseville, of course. Our service starts at 10 a.m., goes to between about 11:30, 11:45 a.m., just, depending if it gets off on time or not. But just a great little community neighborhood church where you've got folks that are very much welcoming and loving. And I just think that if you haven't had the opportunity to experience that, the Rock of Roseville is somewhere that you can absolutely feel at home. So again, if you're somebody that wants to, try to start attending church, or just, kind of get a feel for what it's like if you haven't been, come check us out. Again, 725 Vernon Street in Roseville. We are the Rock of Roseville, and our service starts at 10 a.m. So with that said, y'all, I did want to just spread a quick message today. Something that I know very well of, and I've experienced it personally in my life many a times, especially when I was starting my business, Silver Streak Solutions. I had many people that had basically told me that I shouldn't do it, that I couldn't do it. Basically, telling me every reason why I can't do what I want to do, or why I shouldn't do what I want to do. And realistically, just, giving me negative feedback. And I don't know that everybody's intention, I won't pretend that everybody's intention was meant to be negative. But the point of this message is that if you are somebody who is trying to do great things, if you're somebody who is trying to make big changes in your life or in your career, and if you're somebody that is going to be thinking outside of the box, if you're somebody that's going to be putting in maximum effort, and you're sharing what you're doing with others, whether it's friends, whether it's family, whether it's co-workers, things of that nature, I just want you to be prepared that you're going to probably receive pushback. And the pushback that you receive, you just want to be prepared for that, because you do not want to let that deter you from your goals, your plans, and ultimately your dreams, right? So one thing I want you to realize is that you may even experience this pushback or negative attitude, right? Or negative feedback from people that you love the most, or that you think love you the most, and unfortunately, it's not a reflection of you, right? Some people are just haters, right? Some people, they don't want to see you succeed. That makes them uncomfortable, because then that makes them look at themselves, and makes them think to themselves like, oh, well, he's doing it, why am I not doing it? And so that's just one aspect of it. But I truly don't think that, there's a lot of haters out there, but don't mistake the fact that there definitely are some haters out there. So you got to watch out for those ones the most, right? Because they actually are wanting you to fail. But there are people that are quite innocent, and what's happening is when you're telling them about your plans and your goals and things that you are doing to improve yourself or improve your business, then they're going to be looking at it through their lens. They're going to be looking at it through what they're capable of doing. They're going to be looking at it through what type of effort they would be willing to put in. So for instance, if you're telling folks, yeah, I'm working 7 days a week, I'm putting in 12, 14 hours a day, and I'm doing X, Y, and Z, they're going to be like, oh, you're crazy. Why would you be putting in that many hours, man? You need to have a life too. Absolutely, you got to have some work-life balance, but there is a time for grinding, and then there is a time to take your foot off the gas pedal, so to say, right? But when you're building a business, you're building a brand, then anybody who's been successful, they will tell you absolutely it is a 7-day-a-week job, and it's at least a 10 to 12 hour a day job until you're able to actually get your brand and get your business where you want it. So just understand that when you get that negative feedback, it's not a reflection of you. More often than not, it's a reflection of that person who's giving you the negative feedback. You also might have those haters who, when you're trying to tell them about a plan, something that you're doing, they're going to tell you all the reasons why that's a bad idea, right? And most of the time, they probably never even tried it themselves. Or instead of them just telling you it's a bad idea, they don't offer, a different perspective or solution on, what you're planning on doing, and saying, well, hey, I think that could be a good idea, but you may want to do X, Y, and Z first, or in addition to that, right? They're just going to straight tell you, oh, that's a bad idea, you shouldn't do it. I'm telling you right now, do not let your haters, do not let your detractors deter you, okay? You need to make up your mind what you want to do and absolutely go for it. Now, I will tell you this, are you going to win every single time? You're not going to win every single time. There's going to be some failures. There's going to be some times where you realize what you were doing wasn't worth your time, or you're going to find out some things that you were doing just did not give you the ROI that you wanted. But if you pay close attention, you're going to at least learn from that. So you're going to turn that failure into a win ultimately, because you now know what not to do. Or now you gotta maybe shift a little bit. You've gotta play an audible, and you gotta change it up real quick. Bottom line is when you have a plan and you have goals and you have dreams, go after those. Do what it is that you are trying to do. Do what you know works. Try new things. Don't be afraid to think outside of the box. Don't be afraid to fail, because I will tell you right now, all of the most successful and wealthiest people in this world have had multiple failures, and it wasn't until they overcame those failures that they had the breakthrough to actually hit the success that they are currently at. So stay positive, no matter what your detractors say, no matter what type of negative energy comes your way, no matter what type of negative feedback that you get. Stay positive and realize it's not about you. These detractors, these negative folks, these haters, they are looking at it through their lens and what their abilities are and what type of effort they would be willing to put out. And quite frankly, it probably doesn't match what you're trying to do, right? So just know that you're on the right course, and you need to do for you. You're going to be the only one that can build your success. There ain't nobody else that's going to build your success. The only thing they're going to do is they're going to tell you why you can't be successful. So, and on another note to that, when you do have those folks in your corner that are your cheerleaders, when you do have those folks that are going to, help lift you up and tell you how, you're doing a great job and how proud they are of you, and they're going to support what you are doing, man, those are the people you want to embrace. You want to definitely not let those people go, because there are not a lot of folks out there like that are going to really be in your corner and really be your cheerleader. So don't take those folks for granted. Make sure that you love on them. Make sure that you also support them back. But with that said, just wanted to give you that little message today. Again, It's a blessed day out here. It's Sunday, and I am just absolutely pumped up. I hope you all have a very blessed day yourself. And with that said, peace.